Minasan konnichiwa. This term we're doing a unit on the Olympic Games as they're being held in Tokyo, Japan. By the end of the unit, you'll be able to communicate about the history of Japan and Australia at the Olympics, Olympic values and traditions, countries and flags of the world, different Olympic sports and different Olympic athletes from Japan and Australia and other countries. And our major assessment will be presenting an athlete's profile in Japanese. In this lesson today, we'll be learning about the history of the Olympic Games, the 2020 Australian and Japanese teams, the mascots, logos and the torch relay for Tokyo 2020, and the future of the Olympics. So the Olympics starts this Friday, the 23rd of July. It runs until Sunday, the 8th of August. The Olympic motto, Citius Altius Fortius, which means faster, higher, stronger, is Hayaku Takaku Tsuyoku in Japanese. Australia first participated at the Olympic Games in 1896 and has competed at every Olympic Games since. Many of the Australian gold medals have come from swimming events. The teams have also been strong in hockey, rowing, cycling, equestrian and sailing. Equestrian is horse events. So we are located in Oceania. Our anthem is Advance Australia Fair. We have been in 29 Summer Olympics, which includes this Tokyo 2020, and we've hosted 2. So 1956 in Melbourne and 2000 in Sydney. We've never hosted the Winter Olympics. Japan first participated in 1912 and has competed at almost every Olympic game since. The nation was not invited to the 1948 Games after World War II, and Japan was part of the American-led boycott of the 1980 Summer Olympics in Moscow. Most of Japan's medals have been won in judo, gymnastics and swimming. Japan is located in Asia. Their national anthem is Kimi ga Yowa, which means may 1,000 years of happy reign be yours. They have appeared in 23 Summer Games, including this one. They've hosted 2, 1964 and this one in Tokyo. And they've also hosted 2 Winter Olympics, 1972 in Sapporo and 1998 in Nagano. This year, the Olympic Committee has decided that there will be 2 flag bearers for each country, a female and a male. Paddy Mills, who's a basketballer, will become the first Indigenous Australian to carry the flag, and Kate Campbell, who's a swimmer, will be the first female swimmer to carry the flag. Both Kate and Paddy are heading to their 4th Olympics. The Australian team has 487 members, competing in 33 different sports, and there are more females than males. 307 of those are attending their very first Olympics. This is the uniforms for the Australian team. The Japanese Olympic Committee has announced Yui Sasaki, who is a wrestler, and Rui Hachimura, a basketballer, as their Japanese flag bearers. Sasaki is 22 and has won 2 world championships in wrestling. Hachimura is 23 and was the first Japanese player ever selected in the first round of the NBA draft. He plays for the Washington Wizards. They're both competing in their first Olympics. These are the different uniforms for the Japanese team. The Tokyo 2020 logos represent different countries, cultures and ways of thinking. They incorporate the message of unity in diversity and express the fact that the Olympic and Paralympic Games seek to promote diversity as a platform to connect the world. Here are the 2 mascots that were chosen by the students of Japan. Samaiti, the pink one, is the mascot for the Paralympics, which is held after the Olympics and is for athletes with disabilities. Samaiti's name comes from a type of cherry blossom and from the English so mighty. Mirai Tawa is the mascot for the Olympics. Mirai Tawa's name comes from Mirai, future, and Tawa, eternity, representing old tradition and new innovation. Each host country designs a torch which carries the Olympic flame from Greece to the host city and lights the Olympic cauldron at the opening ceremony. The Tokyo 2020 torch is designed to look like sakura, or cherry blossom. After this video, you'll be able to watch these links to find out more. So the next Olympics will be held in 2024 in Paris and the one after in 2028 in Los Angeles. The last time Australia hosted the Summer Olympics was Sydney 2000. Brisbane is currently trying to win the right to host the 2032 Summer Olympics. So in today's lesson, we have learnt about the history of the Olympic Games, the 2020 Australian and Japanese teams, the logo, mascots and torch for 2020, and the future of the Olympic Games. Once you've finished watching this, please click on the other links to find out a little bit more about these things. And hopefully you can find some time to watch the Olympics on Channel 7, starting with the opening ceremony Friday night. Okay, 頑張って, do your best. じゃあまたね. See you soon.